The book I read is called Convergence Culture, Where Old and New Media Collide by Henry Jenkins. Henry Jenkins can best be described as a cultural anthropologist for the 21st century, with a deep fascination for youth, gaming, and fan culture. He has made media and American popular culture the central focus of his research. He held a distinguished position as the Director of Comparative Media Studies at MIT and has published 6 books and more than 50 essays on pop media subjects. Just what is convergence culture, and what does that mean to Henry Jenkins? Put very simply, convergence is the flow of media content across multiple platforms, the cooperation of media industries, and the migratory behavior of media users in search of the entertainment experiences they desire. It describes a shift in cultural values. The circulation of media content across different economies and systems requires the interaction of massive numbers of users, creating a participatory culture. This type of media consumption is unlike previous forms of media engagement. It requires a shift in cultural logic. Convergence isn't what you think. It isn't about bringing all types of media functions together within a technological device. Bringing phone, email, music, and apps in one device is part of the idea of convergence, but it is not limited to that. Instead, convergence is really something that goes on inside our minds, as we try to make sense of the pieces of media messages. No one person is capable of knowing all of the chunks of that information, but collectively we seek to share our knowledge and pool resources. This collective intelligence creates media power, which we are trying to learn how to use. There are no rules for how to use that power. Corporations and consumers are muddling their way through the gray area. One case in point is how the television show Survivor has become not so much a contest among the cast members of the show, but a showdown between the producer's secret outcome and the fans' determination to spoil the ending. The producers wanted to direct fan traffic to the web and other points of the franchise, while the audience collaboration added to the entertainment value of the franchise. It eventually defeated itself, as the masses became better at sharing the secrets of the production company. Knowing everything destroyed the excitement of not knowing and led to the show's demise. Media consumption can also be looked at from the company's view of the fan community, with advertisers looking at increasingly fractured audiences making personalized choices in television viewing. Companies are reassessing their relationship with consumers. Marketers have learned that they need an invitation from the consumer to sell their brands. The American Idol show was a trial of a new approach, where companies theorize that the more vested people are in the show, the more committed they are to their sponsors. Emotional connections could be manipulated to buy Coke, make text with AT&T, or buy Kelly Clarkson albums. The show was intertwined with marketing symbols and emotional triggers, which tried to control the outcome to the consumer. Henry Jenkins is invested in the idea of convergence culture. The phenomenon that he describes is something that I have observed. But I question if these behaviors are as powerful in reality as he claims. Not everyone subscribes to gaming lifestyles or is as involved in participation as he makes it appear. If we can't measure the amount of anonymous participation, how do we know if we are describing a mass culture or a fringe community? Do companies want to market only to emotional fan clubs? Describing mass behavior is a messy topic. It's hard to imagine a mob culture that drifts from one obsession to the next, and media can be defined from so many different perspectives that it seems impractical to make rules to describe its unruly nature. While understanding knowledge cultures is useful in limited applications, I found that the book had little to say about how gaming worlds could be applied to learning environments. After all, digital worlds are primarily designed with stories that never resolve, in order to promote entertainment and consumerism, not education. This book gets a neutral 3 stars rating because the content failed to deliver meaningful material on either teaching or learning, and because the message was obscured by so many confusing cultural behaviors that the author had to create a dictionary to define them.